implement the Department of Education's revised Basic Education Monitoring and Evaluation Framework, the Baguio Division Office held an orientation last January 16 to 18 of 2023. Through these enabling mechanisms, the Division hopes to produce accessible and quality education for the holistic development of the learners.
The Basic Education Monitoring and Evaluation Framework is a guideline for the Department of Education to effectively and efficiently implement the different programs, policies, and plans of the department to achieve the desired organizational outcome.
The goal of this rollout is, of course, to inform the different program owners in order that when they are going to craft the monitoring and evaluation, there will be alignment from central office, regional office, and the schools division office. All the participants are actively participating in all the discussion and of course in all the activities that has been conducted in this rollout. And therefore, I am optimistic that the rollout is very successful.
It is very important for our personnel to be oriented on the basic education, monitoring and evaluation framework because for so long, this is what we have been missing. We are very good in planning, but in terms of monitoring and evaluation, there is really a gap. And with this orientation, our personnel will be more advanced in terms of implementing the plans.
Number one, we have to establish the purpose and the scope. Ano po ang purpose ng bakit nag-monitor ka sa implement mong plano? Indicators para ma-monitor mo or saan ba siya nakapasa? Makikita mo yung effectiveness niya.
We should have a clear-cut understanding relative to the terms input, outputs, outcome and goal so that we will not be perplexed and eventually we can fill up the spaces appropriately.
Malaking bagay sa aming mga supervisors ang orientasyon na ito kasi lalo naming mapag-iibayo at mapag-iigting ang aming trabaho, lalo na sa pagbibigay ng technical assistance sa mga guro at sa mga school heads. At sa pamamagitan ng orientasyon na ito, nakikita namin na lalo naming mapaghuhusay ang aming trabaho bilang mga supervisor. At higit dito ay mabibigyan namin ng magandang implementasyon ang aming mga programa, lalo na sa akin na isa sa mga problemang isinusulong ko ay yung early language literacy and numeracy na kung saan ay nakikita ko at mamonitor ko yung pag-unlad ng programang ito, lalong-lalo na dito sa division ng Baguio.
If there's one thing that I have learned from this orientation, you have to begin with a goal in mind. You know, as we transition to the new normal, we have so many learning losses and learning poverty in the Department of Education. And as public schools district supervisors, we have given technical assistance to our school heads in the crafting of their learning, recovery, and continuity plan. With this, they have identified their issues and concerns, and aside from that, they have came up with strategies and programs and projects that we have to monitor. And through this orientation, we were able to come up with monitoring tools that we're going to share.
The most important advantage of the implementation of this framework is the accurate measurement and gauging of the implementation of different projects, programs, and activities. It involves shared responsibility, it is development-oriented, it's utilization-oriented, it is the desire to improve performance, especially in terms of governance. Then we can say that we will really have better outputs. More importantly, the impact of all the programs that we have mentioned will be able to address the vision of our department to develop our learners holistically, to contribute to nation building. We can ensure the implementation of the plans and the funds which are accompanying these PPAs will really be utilized for our learners and of course expect what we call societal transformation involving progress.